It happened on a rainy Thursday evening, the kind where the sky hangs low heavy, like it's been carrying the world's grief all day and finally gave up. Thunder hummed over the city. Streetlights flickered in tired yellow, and inside the grand, but nearly empty, restaurant, a man sat alone at a corner table. His name was Elias Ward, a billionaire, a genius, a philanthropist to the world, but a stranger to almost everyone around him. He sat silently as he always did, back straight, jaw tight, eyes distant. He wasn't ignoring the soft clatter of dishes or the quiet music overhead. He couldn't hear them. Elias Ward was deaf, and silence had been his only companion for far too long. The waiters pretended not to stare. Guests whispered behind wine glasses. Some pitied him, some admired him, some feared him, but none actually knew him. He lifted his fork, staring at the untouched meal in front of him, when his eyes caught a small movement near the kitchen doors. A cleaning lady, exhausted, drenched from the rain, holding a baby boy wrapped in an old blue blanket. She shouldn't have brought him to work. That much was obvious. Her shoulders curled with shame, her steps quick, nervous. But that wasn't what stopped Elias's breath. It was the baby, because that little boy, he wasn't crying, or laughing, or fussing. He was looking directly at Elias, staring, unblinking, as if he knew him. Elias blinked back, confused, and then something unthinkable happened. The baby boy reached out one tiny hand and signed a word, a perfect hi. Elias dropped his fork. His world stopped. The cleaning lady gasped. "Oh my God, Leo!" No, baby. Don't bother him." She rushed forward, bouncing the boy in her arms. "I'm so sorry, sir. I swear he doesn't even know sign language. He's just a baby. But Elias wasn't hearing any of that. He couldn't. But he felt. Oh, he felt everything. His heartbeat thudded in his chest. His fingers trembled. His throat tightened. Because that simple sign, that one little gesture, it was the first time in years that someone spoke his language without fear, without hesitation, without judgment. And it came from a baby boy who shouldn't even be able to sign at all. Elias lifted his hands slowly, shaking, and signed back. "Hello." The baby giggled. A sound Elias couldn't hear, but a sound he could feel in the baby's smile. The cleaning lady clutched her son tighter, eyes wide, panicked. "I'm so sorry, sir. Please don't fire me. I need this job. He copies everything. He's smart, but he didn't mean." Elias raised a hand gently, shaking his head. His lips moved with careful precision. "What is his name?" She swallowed. "Leo," she whispered. "His name is Leo. Leo, the boy who signed hi. The boy with warm brown eyes and messy curls and a laugh that could light a dead city." Elias couldn't look away. It felt like fate had just walked straight into his life wearing a blue blanket. And before we dive deeper into this unbelievable journey, if you believe in kindness, second chances, and the power of unexpected connections, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel, Kindness Stories Hub. Your support helps us bring more true, heart-touching stories to life. Now let's continue, because this is where everything begins to unravel. Elias Ward was not born deaf. He lost his hearing at 19, a car accident, a crushed skull. Doctors said he was lucky to survive, but he didn't feel lucky. Silence isn't peaceful when it's forced on you. It's suffocating. His friends drifted away. His father blamed him. His fiancée left, saying, "I can't live with someone I can't talk to." People stopped trying. Eventually, so did he. He threw himself into work, built an empire, made billions. But what's money when the world feels like a glass box you've been trapped inside? Years passed. He ate alone, lived alone, grew accustomed to the numbness, until a baby cracked the glass. Her name was Mara, single mother, 2 jobs, always running, always exhausted. Her son Leo was only 10 months old, a miracle baby, a baby she was never supposed to have. Doctors said her body wasn't strong enough, but she fought. Mara always fought. And tonight, life pushed her too hard again. Her babysitter canceled. She couldn't afford to miss a shift. Her manager already warned her, one more mistake, and your OUT. So she brought Leo, hoping he would sleep quietly. But Leo didn't sleep. Leo watched the world and somehow learned a single sign, the one sign that changed everything. The kitchen doors swung open. A tall, red-faced man stormed out. The restaurant manager. Mara, what did I say about bringing that kid? Customers don't want to see. He froze when he noticed Elias. His entire attitude flipped. Oh, Mr. Ward, I didn't see you, sir. Is she bothering you? I can throw her out immediately. Elias's jaw tightened. His eyes darkened. He signed sharply, no. The manager blinked, confused. He's saying no. He whispered to a waiter. Yes. The waiter whispered back, very loudly. But the manager didn't stop. He turned on Mara. You're done? I warned you. I told. Elias slammed a hand on the table. Everyone jumped. He stood up slowly, tall, steady, fierce. He walked toward the manager, stopping inches away. His voice was firm but controlled as he spoke. She stays. Yes, sir, but... Elias leaned in, eyes sharp. You stay silent. The manager swallowed hard, and for the first time in years, Elias felt something other than loneliness. He felt purpose. After the confrontation, Mara broke. She slid into an empty chair, clutching Leo, tears spilling down her cheeks. I'm sorry, she whispered. I'm so sorry, baby. Mama's trying. I swear I'm trying. Leo touched her cheek with his tiny hand, and Elias felt a pull in his chest. He slowly sat across from her. His hands moved carefully. Are you okay? She shook her head. No. Yes. I don't know anymore. She looked at him fully for the first time. I didn't mean for him to bother you. I didn't even know he could sign. I think he just wanted to talk to somebody. Elias froze. Talk to somebody. The words hit him hard. He suddenly remembered being 19 in a hospital bed, watching people's mouths move, but hearing nothing. He remembered wanting desperately to talk to somebody. Anybody. His throat tightened. He gently extended his hands. He talked to me. Those words, even silently mouthed, even clumsily formed, made Mara break all over again. Thank you, she whispered to him, for being kind to my son. But Elias shook his head, because she was wrong. Leo had been kind to him. Over the next weeks, everything changed. Elias returned to the restaurant every evening, sat at the same table, ordered the same meal, waited. Mara cleaned nearby, always apologizing for nothing, and Leo's sweet, bright Leo became Elias's entire universe. He crawled into his lap, pulled at his sleeves, signed little baby hands nonsense, laughed loudly, and though Elias couldn't hear it, he learned to feel the vibrations of joy through Leo's body. Elias taught him real signs. Leo taught Elias how to smile again. Mara watched them, her heart softening, breaking, healing all at once. But the manager watched too, with narrowing eyes, and jealousy, resentment, and greed. One rainy night, a night much like the first, Mara arrived late, soaking wet, shaking, breathing too fast, holding Leo close. Elias stood immediately. His hands moved quickly. What happened? Mara's voice broke. My landlord. He evicted us. I didn't have the rent. I have nowhere to sleep tonight. I'm sorry. She didn't get to finish, because Leo stretched his arms toward Elias, and that tiny boy rested his head against the billionaire's chest as if he'd always belonged there. Elias looked at Mara, at Leo, then back at Mara, and his heart made the decision his mind had been too afraid to form. He signed slowly. Both of you, come with me. Mara shook her head. No, I can't do that. You've already helped enough. Elias crouched, signing with soft, trembling hands. You helped me first. She covered her mouth, overwhelmed. And that night, for the first time in years, Elias Ward didn't dine alone. Weeks turned into months. Mara got a new job, working directly for Elias. Leo became his shadow, his sunshine, his reason to wake up. The world saw a billionaire adopting a stray family. But Elias saw the truth. A baby boy reached into his silence and pulled him back into life. Sometimes, the smallest hands hold the greatest power. Sometimes, the loudest miracles come from those who cannot speak. And sometimes, Family isn't something you're born into. It's something that finds you in the quietest, most unexpected ways. If this story touched your heart even a little, if you believe love can heal, kindness can change lives, and miracles can come from the smallest hands, please like, comment, and subscribe to Kindness Stories Hub. Share your own experience below. You never know who needs to read it today.